Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level.
Mbappe! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Van Nistelrooy. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
This looks promising. Irwin. Thiago Silva kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nicely weighted ball. Well timed, excellent interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Haaland. And no, that was never going to make it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rijkaard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. There's the header! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Greece really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Serginho. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that has not gone well. He's in a great position here. Oh, important interception. Nicely aimed pass. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Now it's Haaland. So it is still 0-0. Forlan carries the ball down the right, knocks it into space. Now it's Cantona. Mbappe! And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That is good alertness. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. Serginho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good ball, good take. Plenty to aim at here. Goes for a shot! Goal! Greece! And it's Greece who take the lead. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Cantona. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. Greece really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Looking for the run. Now it's Cantona. Oh, that's fabulous. Hoisted in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Greece couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Cantona. Played in, gets his head on it! Van Nistelrooy.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rafinha has it in a wide position. Ball driven to... Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard tries to play it through, and he plays one through. Real chance! They've scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Greece certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Greece in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again then. And it's De Bruyne. Not the most accurate pass. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. And here's Haaland in with the challenge. It's a really well-measured ball. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
A case now of complete control. Played in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mbappe. Now De Bruyne. Ambitious ball here. Great work on the overlap. Great ball, and he's in here. Here comes the cross. Now it's Haaland. In once more.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Greece needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. Deep cross. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Belletti tries to dink it through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Thiago Silva did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, they've got it again. He's going for goal! Forlan. And another try! Oh, taken with style! And they are right back within touch! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Galatasaray give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And it's been played through. Big Big chance! And he hits the net! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. It's played through for him. And the shot! In he goes again! Forlan. Rafinha. Galatasaray do have a chance to counter here. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Half an hour gone in the second half. Looking to play him in. Van Nistelrooy chasing after it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No way through. Hazard puts his foot on the gas. Well, the movement is slick. Could be danger here. Greece can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Kukçu. Now that looks a decent ball. Great chance! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Greece are having a ball here. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Haaland, and that's been slipped through. And he's surging through. Oh, he's been caught on it. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It'll be a throw-in. Kaká. Now there's a... And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Greece have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Five minutes to add. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Forlan.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, this is surely their last chance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Greece, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.